and then give it a second, but should be good. Yep, we should be good.
So we're live.
Yes, we are live.
Hello, everybody. How we doing?
Hello. Well, we had a productive last stream. We're gonna probably have a productive one this time.
Yeah. So basically, the only things we have left to do in the grove before we head back out into the wilderness is we're gonna want to have you steal something from a chest that leads to a quest, and then talk to Karlak about her upgrade.
Are we going to assume that Lokir's drinking has now brought back some old bad habits?
Yes, we're gonna have you and Astarion do the more, let's say, morally dubious things in this game.
Yeah, because my character's still chaotic. He's probably chaotic good, veering into chaotic neutral.
Yeah, because I mean, you're traveling with a chaotic evil person, like whispering in your ear at all times.
True.
You literally have like the angel and devil on your shoulder between Abraham and Astarion.
Where
will Lokir go?
Where am I going?
Oh, here, let me talk to Karlak first, and you can listen in if you want.
Alright,
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound stirring.
Bring it on.
And no, it's not because she's a demon. It's because she's a woman. Alright. It is kind of nice to have a... That I'm not playing the same like, I'm playing the same two games, but I'm not always playing the same game. I think it does keep it somewhat fresh, even though it's kind of annoying with Claire Obscure and switching off between it and this, because I have to get the kind of the timing back every time for the counters and stuff.
Sorry, you just, the last couple minutes, I didn't hear a word you said, and something happened on Discord.
Discord moment. I was saying...
basically everything after the Karlak conversation, I heard what you said.
I was wondering, because you went super quiet.
Yeah, I was saying you had to go to the grove, the inside part where the snake scene happened.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we're going there. Alright. But yeah, I was saying, I've been like, I've been swapping between this and Claire Obscure, and I kind of like that because it kind of keeps the games fresh, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing just the same one. And then obviously I'm playing other games offline, like, Zenless Zone Zero I've gotten back into. I finally dropped Genshin because I just haven't been happy with how that game's been going.
Gotcha. Trying to think when I cut out. Did you hear the part of me saying that you have like an angel and devil on your shoulder between Abraham and Astarion?
I did hear that, yeah.
Okay, I think that was probably the last thing I said before like it cut out.
Yeah, I was. That's why I thought it were really weird that you'd like just gone quiet.
Yeah, because like I could tell that I was like, all right, like now you gotta go to the grove where this next scene happened, and you just like weren't moving. I'm like, And then I saw your like icon lighting up, but like nothing was coming out.
Yeah, because at first I thought it might be a network thing. Oh, I forgot that was a thing.
I wish I could offer more assistance. For now, I must keep a close watch on Gorga.
He's the only
I
real
hope to see
homie
both
here.
you and Halson again soon.
We learned that in the Lulu stream. He's
Yeah.
the only one to side with the tieflings.
That's the thing. I think it's easy for me to justify Lokir stealing from the druids too, because the druids are kind of dicks.
Yeah, Halson and what's his name? We just talked to him. Halson and Wrath are the only homies. Because even Nettie's kind of a bitch. Like she tries to kill you when you first meet her, and then she also tries to kill the tieflings, if pushed to it. We were morally justified in killing her in the Muhammad stream. Alright, yeah, you're in the right room. Do you know where you have to go?
Nope.
You're right next to it.
The bookcase, this chest?
Yeah, no. Go. You see how there's like a little pathway here?
Time to press ahead.
There you go.
But yeah, a lot of the narrative stuff is fun because I kind of am twisting around. Let me put Astarion also into crouch.
You're making it more D&D like.
Yeah, and I'm kind of twisting around the narrative a bit. This chest is empty.
Wait, did we loot it already?
I don't think so.
Hold on, let's check our inventories.
What am I looking for?
Because there's a quest thing I want to make sure we have before we go to a certain location.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
This poison robe, I realized I could use it, and then I realized it doesn't give me anything I can do. Also, I'm being watched by that guy, I think.
Yeah. So we did loot Tiger's chest already. We didn't sell it, did we?
These boots have seen everything.
Maybe he did. I don't remember looting it, but...
I'm going through, all our, like, little, oh, that's not it. Nope. Yeah, because there's, if you have to read the thing in it, but if you read it, it unlocks a quest for Kaga.
Is that the personal note?
Maybe. Does it mention Kaga?
Davin, it's a boy.
It's marks crisscrossing the page. Don't look scribe so much as slash. Kaga, swamp docks, tree, meet me alone, Olden.
Well, we'll say in the narrative I stole it. I stole that. I robbed that other chest, so listen to
I think, yeah. I think when I did do it, I think I had a shadow heart here. If I remember correctly.
But yeah,
well, so we can go that way, I suppose. We'll do the owl bear, and then make our way down towards the swamps.
I had just started doing the owlbear on one of my offline playthroughs.
So did you fight it, or did you stop?
No, I decided to stop because I hadn't gone through that content yet.
Gotcha.
I just went into the cave.
Okay. Yeah, because there is a funny cutscene that happens that I was hoping to get your live reaction to. Also, Rangi, I'm pretty sure the windmill thing did make the stream. It's just like a blink and you miss it cutscene.
Yeah, that's why I added it there. In the narrative here, because I think we did get the windmill for this scene. It's
yeah,
just not...
we saved him in this one, and then Muhammad killed him in the other one.
Bro, we need to make like a full-on villainous party someday.
Yeah, because I think the the closest we have is one per group, right? We have Astarion in this group, and then we have Muhammad in our other group. That's about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, full-on villainous party would be fun.
Yeah, like, I'd want to do the, you know, conniving, manipulative, probably. I don't know if I'd do Warlock, because I'm already doing Warlock in a game. If I'm... Any future campaigns I do I'm probably gonna try and keep it so I'm doing, like, one class per, if you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've been more exploring all the different subclasses of the class I like. Because like I've done, I have a fighter playthrough on every subclass.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? If you ever wanted to do just an evil one on your own, the party you would want to have is Lae'zel, Astarion, and Minerthra. They're like the evil companions you can get throughout the game. And
Yeah,
you can
but
get you can get Minerthra in Act 1 if you do an evil playthrough.
Yeah, I think I'd probably do, like, I guess maybe a wizard?
Like a necromancy wizard kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that would probably be cool. Also, come on, why is necromancy always stereotyped as evil? Necromancers aren't evil, they're helping. They are just healer clerics that are a bit late.
What do you think of the Illrigger class in D&D? That's like kind of like a semi-canon one, kind of like a blood hunter.
Oh, I kind of Blood Hunter is one of those ones that's weird because on the one hand it's kind of just the edgy boy class, you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, so is the Illrigger. It's like an anti-paladin from hell.
Yeah, like the warlock was the edgy boy class before, but I think you can do more with the warlock. I don't know. I've never been a big fan of it personally, but I don't mind. I've played games where people have played those classes, and I don't mind having them in my party. It's just I personally don't like them.
Got it. All right.
It just feels a bit one note to me.
Mm-hmm. You might want to have Astarion drink a potion.
That's probably a good idea. Let me steal Karlax.
Because this is not a hard fight, but it's not an easy one either.
There we go.
Let's move.
Luckily, we have him. We have him not as a frontliner, so.
All right.
I'm probably best off leaving him up here.
So there's a chest in this cave that you can only open if you're a cleric of Selune.
Moving ahead.
Oops, I accidentally hit it again. That's annoying.
It might be fun to do an evil cleric, actually.
So just play Shadowheart, but like give in to her darker urges.
Oh, is that part of her story? Ooh.
She's basically the true neutral character that can go either way. Know what I mean? Like depending on how you play the campaign, she can be a good or evil character. But she starts off like exactly in the middle, and you as the player kind of dictate which way she goes. Like you can do that with every character to an extent. Like you can kind of move them over a couple of morality levels. Like you can make Will like chaotic good instead of lawful good, and like so on. But she is the most malleable companion. Like you can kind of shape her how you want. Whereas like you're not really gonna get a lawful good Astarion or a chaotic evil Will that will just leave your party.
Yeah, Astarion, like the goodest boy Astarion is probably somewhere around the chaotic neutral.
Yeah, probably chaotic neutral is probably the best you'll get from him, from at least from what I've seen.
Feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it.
I'm in a cutscene.
Owlbear. Yeah.
Its beaked face looming out of the darkness.
Oh, hello.
Fun.
Character select. I saw what you suggested and I was like, sure.
Oh, you did it. I've never seen a successful one. This should be interesting. The fail is really funny, though.
The beast shrinks back, feathers quivering.
It worked!
I've never seen a successful one. Oh, you
Karlach
inspired
is
Karlach
inspired.
with that demonstration. Probably long rest after this.
Possibly getting them drunk.
What?
Oh, I'm hitting him. I'm hitting him with my drunken fist stuff.
Yeah. One thing I kind of don't like about the owlbear thing is there's no incentive for you to leave it alive, because if you kill it, you get a bunch of XP. If you leave it alive, the goblins come in and kill it anyway, and you just don't get the XP. So it dies no matter what. It's just basically you're leaving XP on the table if you don't kill it.
Yeah, that's the thing. These types of choices, like, not getting the XP is already bad enough, but the fact that it dies, so that basically the RP choice itself, it's like you aren't really saving it. And I guess your character doesn't know that, but it still feels off.
Well, if you come back, which there's really not really a reason to, but if you do come back, you'll find its corpse if you like long rest afterwards.
Also, I remembered I thought I was being sneaky by decoupling Astarion, but then I realized that his perch was outside of initiative. You should also shuffle any alcohol we pick up into my inventory. You should the last thing we should probably do after this actually is probably go sell off some of the junk you're carrying.
I already did sell off a decent amount of it.
Yeah, but you're carrying like 75 weapons and a bunch of other junk.
Well, also, Karlach can enraged throw a lot of them, so.
Well, then shift them into her inventory. Oh, it's Astarion's turn. Okay, it didn't tell me it was Astarion's turn, or I didn't notice.
Yeah,
okay,
since she's in my party, I can freely do that whenever. So it's not like a huge thing. I basically usually just switch it as needed. Because there's actually some bosses in this game you can cheese even on honor mode with enraged barbarian enraged throw.
Whoa. Okay, well it left me with its cub. Okay.
Don't kill the cub.
Oh, should I not?
I wouldn't. Like, there's a few reasons why you shouldn't kill the cub. I'm not gonna spoil any of them, but.
Oh, is there none? Oh, it's none.
There's a short-term and a long-term reason why you shouldn't kill the cub.
Shit. I have to look up the keybind for non-lethal then.
No, don't even attack it. Just ignore it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's 3 reasons why you shouldn't kill the cub: short, medium, and long term. And you'll be missing out on all of those things if you kill it. Like, yeah, sure, probably like on a chaotic evil playthrough would be funny, but like other than that, especially on like a first real playthrough, like definitely don't kill the cub.
Shall we cut and run?
And you have non-lethal turned off now, right?
I don't even know how to turn it on.
I just checked to make sure it's off because I accidentally did the owlbear fight with non-lethal on, and if you don't kill it and you just leave it unconscious, it doesn't play the cutscene. Which is, again, the least well implemented mechanic in this game is non-lethal. It glitches the game in most scenarios.
It's not very well implemented in D&D either, because so the way it works, you can actually non-lethally shoot people with like arrows and like. I've been in some games where they applied it to like spells, which I don't think you're supposed to do. I'm sorry. There's no way you can make a fireball non-lethal.
Also, why are you checking your settings? Non-lethal is in your weapon wheel, not in settings.
Because I'm trying to... I want it to know if there was a key button for it.
Oh.
Is it? Weapon wheel? What do you mean by that?
When you have all your weapons, like when you have all your different spells and weapon options, it's on that section.
Your inventory?
No. Like when you go to attack, when you have like multiple options, right? Yeah, it should be on that, Does yours not have it? See, mine is on the same
That's why
thing.
I'm thinking it's probably... Oh, there it is. It's on passives.
Interesting. Because, like, mine is clearly, like, on the... Because mine's not a hotkey at the bottom. Mine's, like, a weapon wheel that you'd see in, like, Red Dead Redemption. And, I can clearly see that mine is off. It says inactive.
Oh, they're calling the boys.
No, it just used, like, barbarian rage, essentially.
Couple looks from you to his dead mother. A single strike will end his suffering.
Look, my character in the old world, the old days probably would have, but now he's like...
Speechless as the cub begins to eat his mother.
What?
Or we've just prolonged its misery.
Did you not expect that?
Also, Astarion had a voice line there. He said, all we've done is just prolong its misery.
Yeah, because my character said it,
An unhatched one would fetch quite a price.
at least now it stands a fighting chance, and then Astarion said that, or we prolonged its misery. He's glass half empty kind of guy.
Oak Father's Embrace. Not useful. Undead creatures that hit the wearer receive. That's actually really cool armor. I might apply that somewhere in a D&D game. That sort of concept.
Oh yeah, where you get like minus damage from undead, but plus damage from animals kind of thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wait, we can just short rest rather than long rest.
Yeah, and that gives me back all my, that's the thing, I feel like we're very short rest.
Well, except for my guy. Abraham's the only one who really needs long rest.
Yeah, because you have actual spell slot. That's kind of why, you've probably noticed when I play a caster, I tend to be very stingy with my spell slots. Not as much with, Warlock, because Warlocks get their spell slots off from a short rest. So if you're stingy as a Warlock, it's kind of counterintuitive because that and Warlock just doesn't get many spells. Like, Warlock doesn't get many spells, but they're always cast at full level.
Gotcha. Alright, so that was payoff number 1 of why you shouldn't kill the owlbear. There'll be 2 more payoffs to that.
Yeah. Also, I'm hiccuping now. That's annoying.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna want to go south. I just don't know if this is... I guess we'll just teleport to the Blighted Village is probably the fastest way to do this.
Alright.
And I'll let you lead the way here.
Oh, did it not teleport me?
No.
There we go. It, like, moved the camera over, but I think because you were right next to it, it was like I just clicked on you rather than...
Also, do you want to put Astarion's armor back on, or do you want to leave him like that?
He's wearing his armor.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, we see him in his nighttime clothes. I don't really care. He's your companion, so you get to choose.
There we go.
Oh, but now you have the helmet back on. Do you remember how to hide helmet?
No, remember that's why he was on the nighttime clothes, because I couldn't figure it out.
I thought you said last stream you figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out. I set him to the nighttime clothes.
But there's an option, like, look, I'm looking on my screen right now. Equipment options. Appearance. Helmet, camp clothes, and instrument and weapon. There's 3 separate things. Do you not see that?
Wait, what did you say it was?
There's helmet. Go click on the helmet.
Wait.
Because that should be its own category.
Okay.
I'm a little delayed. Do you see anything that says...
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe if I... No, there is probably a way to do this. But yeah.
There is. Like when you go to like.
Oh, there we go. Wait, no, that just unequips it.
No, you did it.
No, it just unequipped it.
Oh. So,
I mean, it has.
It says there is equipment options, and then under appearance, helmet, camp clothes, instrument, weapon.
You know, it's probably there's probably a hotkey for it. I just don't know what it is.
So when you went to the camp clothes only, was there only that option? Was there not another one?
No, it was just camp clothes or that. That's why I'm wondering if there's a hotkey for it, like hide. User interface, hold split stack, item stack, take all items from containers, select character position, select next character, select slots, skip video in-game menu, show UID. It's gotta be some kind of button for it or something.
Let me look it up.
Unsheath weapon. Toggle hide. Oh no, that's toggling hide as in hiding, not.
To hide your helmet in Baldur's Gate 3 on PC, open your character's inventory, hover over the helmet slot, and there will be a toggle to hide or show the helmet. So I think toggle hide on helmet, maybe?
Okay, it says hover over the helmet slot.
Yeah, and then there will be a toggle to hide or show the helmet. You can also choose to hide the helmet only during cutscenes if you want to have them.
Oh, I didn't notice this. There it is.
Inspect.
There it is.
Did you get it?
Yeah. Okay, I figured it out.
Did you choose hide always or just during cutscenes?
I chose hide always.
Yeah, I like that better. It's a pretty ugly looking helmet, and Astarion has glorious hair.
Also, I'm having him pick this lock. Ooh. Damn. I'm gonna use the inspiration.
No, wait, did you? No, never use inspiration on a sleight of hand check ever. You can always just use another tool.
Okay, I guess.
Oh man, I hope. Oh, because there's a really important conversation coming up that we need inspiration for. So.
What do you mean? It's funny. I never use my DMs and my group. We always forget inspiration exists. That's like one of the mechanics we don't really.
Yeah, and in this game, it's super helpful. And to be fair, I can't really get mad at you too much. I wasted 3 of them on the conversation with the snake because I didn't realize that there was another save, basically conversation save you can make. Like I failed the check, but like if she doesn't kill the child just because you failed the check, there's like another like out or two. So that's my bad. So between the two of us, we have now wasted 4. I've wasted 3, and you've wasted 1. So
at the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns. That probably pretty good. I don't know what momentum does,
Subtle
but
steps.
I don't really either. Momentum and lightning charges, I don't really know what they do. Falcon, if Falcon was here, you could explain it.
true. Unfortunately, he died of gay turbo AIDS.
Yes. Oh, wait, no,
Actually,
that's the
we
wrong
just
way.
told him he didn't need to show up today.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'd already
So-
set up the stream and I didn't want to swap it.
Hold on, did we go down this way yet? Should be a hatch. Yeah, I don't think we have. All right, we'll do the hatch first, and then we can
Oh. Gotcha. Oh, there it is. I see it.
I don't know
See
if we
one.
did it already through the spider cave. I think they connect, maybe, but
A cellar. We haven't searched this area.
yeah, we'll do that first. There should be one important item down here, if I remember correctly. Maybe two. And just some other useful items, but I think there's only one or two, like, narratively important items down here.
Alright.
There's a lot of good items down here, though. And just some junk we can sell.
All's well that
I kind of
ends.
like that you can
Not
kind
as
of just
bad as
drag
better.
items like you're moving them.
Yeah. Nestle Crunch.
All right.
Yo, you can actually just pick up items and throw them like that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's some useful
And
things you can do
use-
doing that.
Light on my feet.
You know, I didn't realize you could pick up portraits in this game until like Act 3. It's just
Wow.
not super intuitive. It's not super intuitive because most video games you can't do that. There should be a way to get a secret room. I could be misremember. I could be confusing this room for another room. To be honest, it's been a while since I've been down here. But I think there should be a way to go to a secret room.
There it is.
You figured it out?
No, I was trying to figure out something different. Okay, I need one more mugwort. Because obviously we have to make the drunk monk do a little alchemy.
The drunk monk. That's funny.
Yeah, that's what most people I've known call drunken master monk, drunk monk.
All right, so yeah, this is just not the room I thought it was. All right. Oh, there's still some decent items down here.
Yeah, there's a few things, but I don't think I saw anything like worthwhile. Maybe
There's
you
like
got to them.
There was like 4 potions, a speed potion, poison antidote, incense, which is like they sell for a decent amount.
Always
Portraits sell for a lot. So yeah, it was definitely worth coming down here.
Oh, wait, hold
We got a
on.
couple hundred. What? You found a secret room?
No, got to the point where I could make an extract for an ingredient.
Oh, nice. Yeah. There's a lot of like underground rooms, especially in the first act, that like they all just kind of blend together for me. So I thought this was something else. I'll go search this other room real quick. Make sure there's no basement you're missing.
A basement to the basement?
No, I'm in a different house now.
I feel like my character would be the one, like, pushing you, like, Abraham, we should go! There's other stuff to do. I'd say that, but there is still a lot of stuff in the town to actually loot.
Yeah.
Like, I found a supply pack. That's probably valuable.
Looks empty.
Huh. Alright, well. Maybe we passed it, maybe we didn't. I don't know. I'm trying to... Well, we can ask Falcon next time we play with him, because he'll know what I'm talking about. And I can, like, ask him about fully spoiling it.
Yeah, I think the only area we haven't, explored is, the south from the village.
Yeah, I want you to lead the way, because there's some funny conversations coming up.
Yeah, I saw there was three people over here. So let me go talk to them.
Enough! We know you have her. Please.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Yo, I do have the... Look here, does have the insight. He is a drow. He's been like a sneaky society all of his life.
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are.
I've never passed a perception check on this combo. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's insight, which is wisdom, which is something that's very important for a monk, so...
Bloody hells. She just disappeared.
Interesting.
Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care.
Well, this is interesting. I've never seen the combo go this way before.
Mm-hmm.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right?
Wait.
We need to get her back and
So Auntie Ethel is a hag, like an actual hag?
What's that?
D&D monster.
Then yes.
Yeah, hags are a very specific type of D&D monster. They're...
Yeah, she is.
That's
She is one. Oh, what?
No. So I had thing I had to check real quick. I feel like my character would volunteer.
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
I kind of like that, though, that they aren't just like, yes, random stranger, I trust you implicitly. They're just like, no, who the fuck are you? Is there something funny that was supposed to come from that conversation, or?
Yeah, but I've never seen someone pass the perception check. What kind of ruins the funny element of it?
Yeah, because I understood when the moment they start calling her hag, I was like, oh, is she an actual hag?
Yeah, but if you don't pass perception check, it's like basically
You feel like you're being
if you're
watched.
playing like a good guy character, you will unwittingly help her, and it's it makes for some amusing reactions if you're, especially if you're traveling with someone like Will.
I failed that check, yeah.
That check's really hard to pass. I've only failed it.
The
I've
place
only
has a
succeeded
quiet
it once.
sense
I've
of
done this
calm.
several times.
You can't see anything strange.
You basically have to roll a nat 20 to pass it.
Oh, no, I had to roll 15 or higher because I had a monk thing.
Oh, usually I have to roll a 20. It's kind of odd.
Yeah,
I did roll it one
I
time.
had a chance of passing there. Oh. Did you just get hurt?
Yeah, there's landmines here.
Sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Yo! Well, hallucinatory terrain. I recognize that spell.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults
I
your
think Karlak was
senses.
inspired here.
Yep, blood sage. Should I go talk to them?
The brothers.
The brothers, where?
This the dialogue often gets glitched in this part of the game. Is that the cutscene? Hold on.
Alright, and now I guess we
Hey,
leave that
soldier.
inspiration.
Yeah, Karlak got inspired. Yeah, we'll keep that. Do you want to kill the gnomes or leave them be?
Well, what do we know about him yet?
That they were pretending to be sheep. Oh wait, come back. They killed Demir.
Oh.
That was her brother, right? And where's the other one? Joel. I don't see him, do you?
I don't see him yet. Oh, that's enough. I'm sorry,
yeah,
they
let's
have
kill
to
him.
die.
Yep.
Let me go ahead and hit one with them with the old... I like the idea. You're like, well, it's best if we continue on. God will punish them, and then I just walked up and socked this guy.
You're like, God's taking too long. I'll do this myself, kind of thing.
Yeah, like I'm like, I am their punishment. Ooh, wait, hold on. Do I have something interfering? I think I might have something interfering. Oh well. Oh no, now it's showing up. Oh. I just realized that these guys have pretty high health, by the way. Some of them.
I think they're all level 4, right?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Goblins are usually level 1 or 2. So.
Alright. While you're going, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick.
lot of dead air on this one. Sorry, guys. I was eating and Rain is pissing. That's a very funny position Astarion is stuck in. And my guy is just lying in a puddle. I think he's face up, or he would have drowned by now. Well, I guess this is still technically 6 seconds because it's one round of combat. And then Karlak's still bleeding from the mine we stepped on earlier, and then Ray's guy is just...
I'm back.
Ready to go. There you are. I was trying to fill up the dead air because I realized like a couple minutes of it went by.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's a very funny pose Astarion is stuck in. What are red caps, by the way? Are they gnomes?
No, gnomes are different, from what I understand. I don't remember the lore on them.
Are they just basically like evil gnomes kind of thing?
Kinda. They're more like your... They're not gnomes, but they're more like what we view gnomes to be. They're like... evil... just evil monsters, basically. Mm-hmm. They're probably close... I wouldn't be surprised if they're closer to goblins in the lore, but I don't know. I don't remember. Also, my boy's down.
How do I throw the flame that I lit?
How do you throw the flame that you lit? I assume you clicked on it in the throw menu?
I don't see it. I know once you produce flame, you can throw it. Oh, it's not very intuitive, but if you click on produce flame again, then the wait, what? Dismiss, produce flame. I already have that.
Yep.
What? Okay, that's not intuitive at all. Alright, well, that just wasted an action. Thanks. What? Oh, now I can do it? That's really unintuitive. I already had produce flame, but I had to produce the flame again, and then I can hurl it. That's kind of poor game design, in my opinion. I shouldn't have to waste an action, though. So that one seems to be their leader, I think. The one up on the hill. Or like the mini leader, anyway.
No, that's the other sage. Because the first one I killed was one of the sages.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's definitely a long rest soon, because I'm out of spells and we're out of short rest.
These boots have seen everything.
I'm up here by the sage now.
What? Okay. That one's dead. Ooh, nice. Nice save. What a miss. Wow, we got like good rolls all the way across the board there.
Think you can take me on?
this one guy has 3 health left. Do you have any range attack you can use on it, or are you out of moves?
I was moving. Yeah, I've used up my oh, is our boy okay? Well, we can get him back up.
Oh.
Give me a second. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Go to count. Withers.
Withers.
I like the idea Withers is just bobbing around, and then all of a sudden we just show up to him and like, hey, we died again.
Fate, spin.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrect?
Hold on, I have to move the money in to my inventory.
Dost thou require a new ally? Thou mayest. As thou...
So yeah,
Fate.
her brothers die no matter what.
Which of them dost thou require? This is the price of balance. Dost thou require anything else?
Yeah, no matter what you do, the brothers die. It's just kind of.
That's sad.
Yeah.
What if you knock them both unconscious and then go kill the red cats?
The game treats them as dead. I one time, in my lawful good playthrough, I knocked them unconscious, and basically the game dialogue still treated them as if it was dead. So like I just went with it because I basically I had candidate. Well, I thought I was non-lethal, but it turned out the internal wounds were fatal, kind of thing. Because yeah, like I said, it's such a very poorly designed or poorly implemented game mechanic that like. Other than shopkeepers, it never works as you would expect it to, other than one exception, which was a update, I believe. Because when the game first came out, you had to choose between Halsin and Minerthra, and now they added a non-lethal option that you can do to kind of cheese it so you can get both. So.
Alright, I'm back. It is really funny to me the idea of like, oh no, Astarion has died. Pops over to Withers. Hey, right, bring him back.
There's one more, yeah, it's funny. There's one more combo we should do before, long resting. Well, maybe 2. Alright, go up there.
Up there? Gandrel. Alright, let's talk to him.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster hunter. I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Who or what is a Gur? No. No, my character approves of racism.
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer.
So he's a gypsy allegory?
I got that. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, make sure to watch your copper pipes around him. But you know, maybe he's friendly.
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon, Cyclops, Kobold.
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. His name is Astarion, but I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out, if I can afford her blood price.
You were saying, Rangi?
No.
What?
What?
It isn't possible.
You idiot! What have you done?
There? I'm afraid you're wrong.
I didn't think you actually clicked that one.
I thought it would be funny. Yeah, I feel like it's also in character.
It definitely had to give you the second one, because I think if you took the first option, you actually might just allow him to kill Astarion.
Yeah, I feel like my character wouldn't do that, because Astarion hasn't really done anything horrible in front of us.
Not only that, I think we just might lose Astarion as part of the party. Like, with especially Astarion, there's a lot of dialogue options where you can just lose him from the party permanently.
I see.
My cousin accidentally did that. After he let him bite him, he accidentally clicked the one that dismissed him from party. So he got the bloodless debuff and lost Astarion as a party companion. If you had the Eldritch Blast, you could probably blast him off the cliff. Oh, it's one of those things where even though there's an opening, you can't push him over.
Let's have a little fun. Blood comes easy these days. Blood follows me everywhere.
Oh, did he just Misty Step? Yes, he did. And he is prioritizing Astarion.
Because narratively, he should, right?
Yeah, I guess he would. He probably assumes we're just, like, being controlled by him.
Possibly. I literally dashed all the way over here.
Well, I like the idea. It's like your character just didn't know what was going on, and then like suddenly I'm fighting this guy.
Oh, I gotta shove you. You're in my way. You're a twink. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Monk uses Dex and Wisdom, not really as much. Strength. Like you can build a Strength monk, but it's just so unoptimal that it's like there's no point.
Yeah. I'm sure there's probably like maybe the one where he uses weapons might be a good one for that.
Oh, whoops.
Finish him.
Well, so much for peace. Shouldn't have made me your enemy. A child-stealing vampire. Let's hope it doesn't
I scolded
come back
you.
to bite me later.
You're letting your romantic feelings for Astarion get in the way of reason.
The gods are watching me.
Bro.
Yeah, Abraham doesn't like Astarion. That's the lore.
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening.
It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
So who's he talking about?
I think he's talking about Will and Karlak.
Okay, yeah.
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Ooh, Cazador.
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor. It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me.
I love how he says it
It
with a
was a group
slur.
of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Defied is a good question, actually. You can't hold every Gur responsible for what happened to you. I feel like my character would say that.
I think you'll find I can.
Oh,
There's
he's a
nothing
Gur
a
hater.
bleeding heart can do to change my mind.
Damn.
Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians.
I do find that funny. It's like Astarion racism bad. I don't care.
Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Don't worry, you're safe with me. Sounds really corny.
I did that on my lawful good playthrough with my hero man.
Safe? You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses?
I can take him.
He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing.
He's definitely like level 12 and we're level 4.
Bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
I love 3.
You don't understand.
3 is the most in character. Nah, I'd win.
Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. He'll send more lackeys. He has plenty of souls to command. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Oh, I can ask him about
I
the...
won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I love how he says Cazador.
Yeah, it's like just pure disgust.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know?
I love that phrase.
Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
Alright, you said you wanted to do,
What's on your mind?
long rest? I'll let you continue on this dialogue tree. I just need to real quick check on the dog.
Okay.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at.
A wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe, a wimboe. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Alrighty there.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
As funny as that'd be, I don't be. It's either gonna be 1 or 3.
I wouldn't do 3.
Ah, I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together.
Uh-oh.
No.
Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
Oh no.
Well, you heard the lady. We don't want things to get messy.
What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster!
Enough! Away with you! Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Yep, or this guy's belt turning off. Okay. Yep, that is a
Lovely
hack.
sight. Oh, I didn't realize she attacked you at the door.
Haha, I still have the boots on for the no web. Where did you go?
She turned invisible. And we don't have, there's a certain upgrade we can get later in the game that allows you to see invisibility at all times. We don't have access to that yet. You don't get access to that until the beginning of Act 2. Or, I guess, end of Act 1 would be more apt.
What if I just scroll of grease this whole area? Because I know she went this way.
If you want. You can light up Astarion, right?
Damn it. I don't know where she is.
Light it up with Astarion, then.
I missed this.
Either way, this isn't where the main fight takes place. She'll retreat into her lair at some point. So I wouldn't waste too many potions, because we're gonna long rest soon.
I can just walk into homes now.
Well, that's a funny dialogue
This gets
thing.
better and better.
You can walk into houses uninvited.
Bye-bye, lovelies.
Hack can't have gone far.
Okay, so she went through the fireplace.
Yeah. Did you catch Astarion's line about being surprised you can walk into homes uninvited?
Did he?
Yeah.
Maybe I need more.
He said this keeps getting better and better. Like, you can walk into homes uninvited, you can cross streams, you can walk in daylight. Alright, let's go long rest.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Is there anything else up?
What's inside? If everyone else minds their business, I'll be fine.
I wonder where the other corpse of her other brother is. I couldn't find it.
There we go.
Oh, so you can talk to Gale. He wants to
Is
talk
he
to
hungry?
you. He's hungry. Gale's hungry. That's Falcon's line.
I was gonna say I'm trying to go talk to Gale.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Give Gale a magic artifact. Let's see what we have that we can give him. We have the poison ropes, which I don't think any of us use poison, so.
Yeah, you can probably give him that. Wait, hold on.
Oh, I already gave him it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first.
Gale is very
Somewhat
wordy.
relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Magic is having
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think.
Oh.
Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Oh, damn.
You have 6 people watching.
Oh. Well, hello, everybody, then. Yeah, now we end the day, right? Is there anything else we need to... Oh, there's a pupper over here.
Yeah, the Scratch. We recruited him, remember?
Yeah, I remember. We are petting the dog.
How many people approved?
Huh?
Doesn't, like, everyone approve of you doing that?
I assume so.
So I remember when I first pet Scratch, everyone at camp except for Astarion and Lazo approved. So, like, they're so evil that even they don't approve of petting a dog.
Well, that's kind of the thing. It's like the story Astarion is telling us is clearly not true, but...
What do you mean?
Like, he's probably telling us Oh, hey, no. No. Sorry, my dog.
This is an important cutscene.
Oh. It's for you.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
I like that it's your cutscene, too.
It's funny, you usually get the cutscenes unless it's an infernal one, then it goes to the cleric. Because I got the Raphael one as well.
Now?
Yeah, but I think it's also
I'm just
appropriate.
getting comfy.
Yeah. I just think it's funny that usually it auto triggers to you, but the two devil scenes auto triggered to me, the cleric.
My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
So Zariel's like the archdevil of the first layer of the Hells, right?
Devils only.
Believe
She's
so.
a tiefling, not a monster.
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
I love, like, devil deals.
I especially love it when it's, like, referenced like an actual contract.
Yeah.
He's the blade of frontiers. Devil's plaything just doesn't have the same ring.
Speaking of...
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
You like his new fit?
Damn.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
He's watching me.
Oh, I will. Don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
See, this is actually interesting because it's interesting the idea of like Will is somebody who is kind of like he is a influential character in the world, and a lot of that is his deal.
There you
Well,
are,
yeah.
my friend.
You know the drunk's gotta ask that question.
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me.
Sounds delicious.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
It is kind of interesting with Astarion because yeah, he is an evil character, but he's also kind of like
Tragic backstory.
Yeah, tragic backstory and very resentful. Like it doesn't surprise me he became kind of the mascot of the whole game.
Yeah, because of the three evil companions, he's really the only one of like a compelling backstory. Like Lae'zel is just and Minerthra are just kind of products of their culture.
I can be better
whereas
than
Astarion has kind of could have been
Stronger,
different potentially if he didn't get dealt such a bad hand.
Oh, you meant be kinder.
I
Pet bunnies,
that
that sort of
line.
thing. I've no objection
That
to
was
being
great.
nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
Yeah, there's a reason he's the face of the game. He's like the most popular character by far.
Well, yeah, it's very clear that the actor had a lot of fun playing him.
And I think they quickly realized that too, because like I said, he has like double the amount of dialogue as Will does. So I think Will's voice actor has like 17 hours of dialogue, or like 16, and like Astarion's has like 34 or something like that.
Yeah, well, I think it's also it makes sense because Astarion very much is a talker, you know.
Yeah.
I think one feels the most in character.
Yeah, probably.
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
I feel like one is more in line with what my character believes. The strong have a duty to protect the weak.
I feel like all three kind of fit you. Especially 1 and 2.
They're doing a piss
Yeah,
poor
one
job
I
then.
just feel like
The
vibes
strong had
the
2
most.
centuries to pluck me from torture. But no one came. No. It was the mind flayers that rescued me.
Isn't that ironic?
They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
I kind of like that line too because it almost feels like Astarion is like, yeah, you should too. Not as a, it sounds like it's a cope almost, you know. It's like, am I wrong?
Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all. We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it?
That's the other interesting thing with him. It is kind of like a liberation. It's not...
Yeah.
I feel like 2. I don't feel like my character is worried yet.
What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire
I'll
in the
wait
realms.
to progress this
Granted, the
conversation with Will
looming
until you're
doom is
ready.
an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits
I
while we
fucking
can?
love the dialogue. Alright, do you have any scenes you want to do?
There's one with Will and one with Karlak.
Do you want to do Will and Karlak? Seems like I'm doing Gale and Astarion, and you're doing Will and Karlak. Is there any others?
Do you want me to get these ones on stream or no?
I can put them queue up on stream. Yep, give me.
Pets tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Yeah, I have you on stream now.
Alrighty then.
I'll say what I can, but it won't be enough. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Oh, by the way, the lines you missed were, Will says, "God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right. Mizora made me pay for it. She said I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims, not innocent tieflings." So that was kind of him ranting about, like, he did the right thing, got punished, which I believe Astarion commented on, right, in your conversation?
Yes, his comment was like, Will did the right thing and got punished for it. A lesson to us all. I kind of like that the characters have, like, commentary on each other's situations.
This game is actually so well designed. It's actually more surprising when they have nothing to say. Like, every once in a while, a big event will happen, and, like, they don't have anything to say. Like, huh, that's weird. They usually do. Because, like, 99 times out of 10, they do.
Yeah, I think there was probably... And with those, it's probably a case of... It's cut content more so than...
Yeah, I can feel it's probably likely that maybe, like, it was leading somewhere, and, like, since, like, it didn't go all the way, they cut some of the dialogue that would, like, maybe...
Well...
to more branching past kind of thing.
Do you know what happened to the relationship between Larian and Wizards of the Coast after this? Like, Larian was just like,
They
yeah,
cut
we're
bodies
never...
of them, right?
Yeah, Larian is just like, we're never working with them again.
It's amazing they made such a good game despite that toxic relationship.
Well, Wizards is like a toxic company too. Like, well, it's owned by Hasbro, but like Wizards of the Coast is like a really...
I feel like Hasbro's just like generic corporate sludge, whereas like Wizards of the Coast seems to have more of like their fingers in the product than like Hasbro does.
Yeah, well, but Wizards actually has done some fucked up shit, and maybe it was motivated by Hasbro, but at the end of the day, the people who are making the decisions are making the decisions, and like...
Yeah.
I don't know. I at this point, like how blurred are the lines between Hasbro and Wizards, really?
Yeah, fair enough.
We can. I'm sure of it.
I remember
How glad I am
I
that
used
you
to really
see me as
like
more than my patron
Wizards a lot. The way they would pump out. They used to pump out a lot of Unearthed
The
Arcana,
goblins still
which
infest the
Unearthed
forest.
Arcana in
As long as
D&D
their
it's
leaders
what
live,
you would call
several
playtest
people are
content.
trapped.
So it's technically non-canon, but it's technically not official, but it's like in playtest, and then usually it gets rolled out later on. But they leave the playtesting up to the community, which is kind of cool. A lot of Unearthed Arcana stuff is like really powerful, and some DMs don't like allow it, but some do. And I've always loved it because oftentimes it'll include like some interesting concepts and interesting ideas.
Rangy, my game crashed.
Oh, yeah. Reload in.
Dun. Well, I guess you can go on with that story while I load back in. Sorry, I wasn't like really listening. I was trying to figure out like, it was like lagging and then it just froze.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on, I'm locked out of my character. Oh wait, I might not be.
Did you hit leave?
No, I think. Oh, okay. I think what happened is you came back in while I was your character.
Okay.
So try leaving and then I'll click back on mine.
Are you my guy right now?
Yeah, it's not letting me go back into you.
Oh shoot, I'm you right now.
Yeah, you're me right now. I'm Astarion right now. Click out of me and see if I can click it. And let's see if I can click back into myself.
No,
right.
The game swapped us. I'm gonna have to leave and rejoin.
Yeah. You leave, and then I'm gonna jump back into me.
That's crazy that I didn't even realize you could do that. This is like the filler episode where the main characters like switch bodies.
Yes, obviously.
That seems to be a common trend in filler, because like you don't want to do that in like a canon episode, but like it's such a like always a fun idea, because like there's so much you can do with it. That seems that like a lot of anime have a filler episode where something like that happens.
Yeah, it's one of those tropey. Oh wait, no, I'm not letting you in yet. Let me get back into me. Now you can join. It didn't tell me you had left. So, yeah, now you can jump back in.
I'm like, when you said you got kicked from the game, like, oh, hopefully it's not a permanent option. I guess while you're doing this, you can talk to someone who isn't Karlach or Will.
Oh, yeah, I'm back as Lokir. Are you back in? Yeah, I was gonna say I can probably. Maybe I'll go talk to Shadowheart.
Something to ask.
Cause she's over here in the cut corner. The whole game.
She likes to keep her distance from camp. During Act 2, we're probably gonna need to have Shadowheart in our party, because I believe if you don't, she just leaves.
Let's just clear the air about that
It's
now.
kind of a weird game design.
But we're not planning to use her anyway.
From time to time. Nothing to be concerned.
True, but I also like she
It's
has a.
nothing to
This
do
is
with
your
the
first like
tadpoles, at
main
least,
playthrough,
in
so
case your
I'd like to
imagination is in
avoid
danger
that
of
if
getting away
possible,
from
because
you.
there's still lore you'll miss out on.
It's just something.
Yeah,
I have
it's
to live
fine. I have the offline game where she's like a major part of my party.
Yeah, but I also I'm doing the whole polygamy thing. I need to have all my options available for Abraham.
Quite a lot.
Okay, we'll go seduce her.
But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
There'll be a time for that soon.
What's the story with the
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
She's very sassy in the beginning.
Forget you ever saw it.
That's really all you.
We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's
She is very
find a
sassy.
way to rid ourselves of these.
I can gotta see why she's like the most popular character though.
Is our best bet.
Yeah, she's the most
Ethel.
popular female,
Not that
and
I'm keen to
Astarion's the most
trust her.
popular male.
If we're truly desperate,
Yeah,
we can
well,
try to convince
Astarion,
that goblin
yeah,
captain
both of them I get.
I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash will actually prove our
Like
salvation.
Astarion has that like
Worth
sort of
keeping
like
in mind.
tragic and dangerous energy that women and gay men love. As I've shown, I'm big into his story. Like it's very interesting.
We go our separate ways, of course.
I think Astarion also has that angle of like I can fix him sort of thing.
I'm surprised. Where did we learn about Priestess Gut already?
And before you ask, no.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not telling you what I'm doing there, or who I'm meeting, or anything else.
No, I'm sorry, just taking in her sass. But she has a line that says, "If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin Gut in assisting us." I'm trying to remember where we learned of her in the game, because you meet her later. But
You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly, but all things considered, you'll do.
you'll do.
And I haven't forgotten that you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. Perhaps I'll be able to return the favor at some point.
There we go. You're back in, right?
Yeah.
Do we have any other major conversations to go through before? I think you had Karlak still.
I'll catch a break.
And the second one with Will.
The
You
Blade
get
of
one some-
Frontiers at
All
your
right,
call.
You learn some,
I'll let it should automatically queue up your conversation, so I'll let it do that, and then and our character will put the characters to bed.
My
Sounds
father
good.
once said, "One does not pursue
I'm
a
gonna get another
champion's
drink.
life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. I was hunting
I'm
with a cloak
I'm
when I heard
volunteering for an event
a
tomorrow
child
for like
crying out from a lone
yeah.
forest.
Well, my
I found
mom
him
is
in the
very
fields,
involved in
flanked
like
by goblins.
an organization, right? That does
mother's
like
corpse
you know,
bled
like
into
one of
the
those
soil
community
next to him.
organizations or
I don't
whatever.
remember much of the battle.
Gotcha.
But I remember drying
And
the boy's tears after.
What?
I think it kicked me again.
Yeah, I saw the thing come up. Okay, well, I'll wait until you're back, then I'll step away. Is it just maybe a glitch with Will?
Yeah, maybe you try having that conversation instead. And then,
there we go.
We'll let you do the, conversation with Will.
Well, you're controlling your character.
What?
Said you're controlling your character. He's still in the conversation.
Oh, well, then let's see if we can continue it then, I suppose. Because this might be like the Muhammad pickpocket situation where it's just like this certain aspect is glitching it.
Yeah, it would be annoying if it's like I have to like restart
Do
the
every
game.
conversation.
Or
Rangy disconnected.
well, I couldn't have disconnected. I'm here.
That was weird.
Network was interrupted. Online features are disabled.
Oh, but said you connected again.
Yeah, it just said online features are disabled. Give me a second.
So is it on your end? That why I keep dropping out?
Yeah, it might be on my end. Hold on.
Yeah, it said your server timed out.
Yeah, let me exit and re-enter. I set the screen to black.
Okay.
So let me see if let me restart the game and reopen it. That'll probably fix whatever's going on. Because, no, I don't have to even restart exit the game and re-enter. Current game is now labeled as Abraham. That's weird. Did it, for some reason, set you up as the main character? Hello? Oh, you're muted. Okay. All right, chat. Let's see. Okay. Uh. There we go. We're back on. We're back on. Iron is AFK.
False.
Well, you were muted, so I assumed you were AFK.
Well, I assumed you were going to take it in a second, so I did leave. I just happened to get back as soon as you said AFK. You say it 3 times and I appear. It's like Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, if I say AFK enough times, you appear.
Yeah. It's like Biggie Smalls or Beetlejuice or Bloody Mary.
Flanked by goblins.
Alright, hopefully it's
His
fixed.
mother's corpse bled
That'd be
into the
annoying
soil
if we had
next
to end the
to him.
stream early because
I
of
don't
it.
remember much of that.
Yeah.
But I remember drying.
But I
the
think
boy's
exiting
tears
and
after.
re-entering the game is enough to usually fix most issues.
Yeah, it's like the turning it on and off again thing.
Yep. Alright, I'll wait until this scene is done, and then I'll step away to get my drink when Karlak's scene. Or just...
Sounds good. And then, yeah, we should be good. Yep.
But yeah, because I feel like because I'm volunteering for an event, I'm not gonna be drinking on 4th of July, which is probably good anyway, because I work the next day, so. But so, obviously, I have to knock out the drinking today.
Rangy, my game's still glitched.
Oh, wait, hold on, is it making me? Oh, is it making me do it?
I don't know, try it.
So is it just not letting you select dialogue options?
I can either be Karlak, and if I switch over to Abraham, nothing happens. I'm just like an invisible ghost.
Oh, it might be because you left during a dialogue. Well, let me just try and play through the leave. I'll play through the dialogue. What option do you want?
I'll just let you just try and be in character as me, I guess.
Alright. In that case, I'll leave and I'll leave the game and I'll try and do that.
Okay.
And we'll see if that fixes it. Because I think it could just be this dialogue. It would be really annoying if I have to...
I left. Can you switch to him now?
Yep, well, that could be finer than saving a life. I think that's in your character.
Probably.
No, wait, hold on. I think it's glitched. Okay, I had to skip the dialogue because it was just glitched and not presenting it to me.
Interesting.
So it's not just you, it's just your character. Oh, I can't even move your character. Hold on.
Once familiar ally, now apparently not.
What to do?
Okay, now I can.
No one's stopped me yet.
Okay. Re-enter and let's see if you can do things.
Alright, I won't go directly to Will, because maybe if I do something else first, they'll let me.
Yeah. If not, I'll have to close and reopen the game and see if that helps.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not like a glitch save file or something.
'Cause otherwise, we have to. What's the last time we saved?
I saved after the glitches happened. Other than that, it would have been our last one was in the wilderness about an hour ago.
After the owlbear fight, I'm assuming.
I think it's after the owlbear fight, but before we got. Oh yeah, it's right at the swamp, right at the beginning of the swamp.
All right, so that wouldn't be too.
Yeah,
hopefully it doesn't come to that, but that's not too.
Yeah,
bad.
we'd have to do like the red caps and the hag fight. During the start of the hag fight.
Okay. I broke this wooden barrel. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna try talking to Lae'zel, make sure it's not all dialogue is glitched.
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting.
I kind of like that Lae'zel kind of has a bit of like respect for Will.
Yeah. She also is the horniest character in the game. It's pretty funny.
Oh, she's almost like Oh,
I was as devoted
yeah.
to
It
my
looks like you're
studies as I
fixed.
was to my training. Each crash
Yeah.
contains a
Well,
safest
the moment of
purification
truth will be the will
So I
conversation.
learned
Should we
from the
test it or just
writings
have
in
you
the
do it?
Kalei Library. The library is a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may
I think
gain
we can
total
test it.
understanding.
Alright.
Because we might as well know for a fact if you're just fully glitched with Will.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond.
I mean, we're not using it as a
Observing the ways of
companion,
our
so it wouldn't be the
lessers,
biggest deal, but still
exploring
annoying.
planes so
Yeah, it's
distant,
annoying,
order
but it's
turns
also
to
kind of like,
chaos
well, it's not
and
like we're
cold
doing
fires
anything with them
rage.
story-wise.
The plains
Yeah,
are ever
because I
colder,
mean, my plan is
and
to
their
rotate all the
peoples
female
ever-shifting.
characters, and you're just
The
keeping
Githyanki
Astarion,
possess
so
an eternity
Gale and
of
Will just to sit
knowledge.
in the cuck chair.
Yet we still collect
Hey,
more.
I'll seduce
Infinities
Scale if
upon
I have the option,
infinities.
but you know, it's not an
Yeah,
active.
but then you'll make Astarion jealous.
Yeah. Well, no. Actually, I think Astarion would be like, oh, okay, I'm into this many. I'm into extra people.
The only two characters you can, I believe, not make jealous are Shadowheart and Halsin. I think they're the only two who don't get jealous.
Oh, do they? That's interesting, actually.
Yeah, because everyone else gets jealous. Because I think they're the only. What's the word? Polygamous? Polygamous? I think that's the word.
Yeah,
Polygamy.
polygamous.
Yeah, Halsin and I think Shadowheart are the only ones into that. Everyone else is monogamous.
Which is fair.
Well met.
Actually, kind of a surprise that Astarion is monogamous.
I guess he's more of like a quasi one. I think he doesn't get like as.
Are you just holding off on clicking the dialogue option?
Yeah, I'm just kind of a little nervous. Let's try it.
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Alright, yep, it worked. Okay, I'm gonna step away now.
Alright.
Well met. He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you, the cost will be too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Banger line from Will.
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new me, horns and all. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first. What's on your mind? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down,
go. Perfect
Mizora
timing.
was delighted.
Yeah.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos.
I do
the
kind of like that
betrayal.
the story kind of plays
Had the
characters
makings of a good
together
stage
too.
show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Will and Karlak are kind of the most intertwined, I would say, of the plots.
Yeah, no, like that, and that's obviously intentional.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
My guy kind of looks like Santa Claus now.
There we go, okay. I think we're ready.
Did you talk to Gale yet?
Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did. I did that before we went tonight.
No, but he's gonna react
Oh.
to the Will conversation.
Okay, well...
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens.
The wrath of the
Devil in
hells
our
is second
camp
only to the wrath of the
certainly
heavens. I
make
like
things
that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Never a dull day, is there?
Hmm.
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
I figured I'd ask him what he feels about Astarion.
Yeah.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Gale definitely also gives off gay vibes.
Think of
or
it
at least
as
bisexual. He's
tribute.
very flamboyant.
The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor
Yeah.
to avoid invasion.
I guess
there will be peace.
at this point that's
Should I
probably
ever
my
stop,
biggest like
along comes a war.
criticism. There isn't really like a
battlefield
masculine
will
guy
extend well
yet, you
beyond
know,
the
like a
walls of
hyper
my body
like
alone.
Chad.
You haven't met Halson yet.
I haven't met Halson, you're right.
he might fill that niche for you.
Like Gale is more the scholar type, and then Astarion is obviously the flamboyant type.
Until we meet Halson, I guess Will's probably the closest. You know what I mean? Like he's a swashbuckling, like, protector of the weak and the innocent, and he's just like.
Will
John
probably
Goodman.
is the most like masculine probably of the three males we have. Well, I guess if you count Withers, maybe I don't know. Withers is just a mysterious dead guy.
Yeah, no, but of the three male characters, Will's definitely the most masculine. But again, you haven't met Halson yet. He's the Giga Chad you're looking for.
Yo. Gnarled tea house.
Seems.
All right, we're fully rested, so now we can do the I think we'll probably clear the swamp. 'Cause there's a couple more fights to be had here.
Oh, do we
And
want to
then-
beat the hag first, or?
There's the hag, and then there's the tree that we can investigate. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, wait, hold on.
The tree one will be easier if you want to start with that.
The hag is right in front of us, though.
All right, we'll do that.
Plus, if the hag is the harder fight, it's probably better to knock that out first, and just in case we need more resources, you know, because we have
Fair
all our
enough.
resources and stuff now.
Yeah. Oh, Karlak is. That I don't know why he keeps doing that. It's like it's a glitch, but it's like not a big deal. Every time we leave camp, Karlak gets what's it called, separated. So I have to reunite her to follow me. Did you go down already?
Yeah, I did go down.
Alright, I'll let you lead the way.
Never wanted the easy path.
I love how your guys always stealth and my guys just kind of walk behind you, like amused.
I'm like, look, we don't know what we're gonna deal with some kind of magic user, though. Let me go ahead and sneak ahead.
Abraham has forward knowledge of the plot.
As they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating.
Ew.
Well, shit, I guess we're too late to save her.
What is this?
We're not.
Well, I don't know, because it might be different because we took the rest.
Maybe? Question mark? I don't think so, though. There's a lot of lore stuff you can gain from this room.
My darling Magrin. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me. My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
What
happened to you?
I hit the mirror. Because there was someone trapped in there. I wondered if me hitting it would do something.
Oh, you have Bane. I've never seen that before, but I guess it just...
That's a
Or
spell.
I've seen Bane. No, I've seen Bane. I've never seen someone hit the mirror, so I didn't know it did that.
Yeah, I kind of had the idea maybe that would do something.
It did. It worked against you, though.
My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
I have to approach the cauldron?
This part is not very intuitive, but... you'll figure it out eventually.
Let's
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him. Dismembering him, she cackles. The man's remaining flesh, twisted and contorted,
it was like one line.
becoming the twisted surface of the door before you. Flee, you feel it cry. A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, petal.
Should I do 1 or 2?
Well, I'll let you choose.
The door stays silent.
Ah, damn.
Just continue. Don't use the inspiration
Fear
here.
rushes through you as the door shakes, remembering the hag's smile. It remains firmly closed as the presence huddles within.
Please. Please.
Have you talked to the guy on your left yet?
Left,
Away.
Do you not see him?
Oh, there he is.
Very well.
Lauren.
No. No! Don't look.
It's a drow, right?
Look, mustn't see.
No, that's the Wolfsworn. My character isn't that anymore.
Oh yeah.
I see it. I see what's to come. Me, dead, dead, flesh rotten, bone shining. Skull splitting, knife twisting, gut spilling. All future, all bad, all. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please, please.
You scare him.
Please,
You're an evil drow.
No! No! Monster! A mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away! Stop!
I see.
Intention of letting that happen.
Please!
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door.
My character's just annoyed now. He's threatening the door.
The door shudders,
Trying to remember
imagining
what
its
to do
wooden
here.
frame cracking and splintering in a raging inferno. You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. You feel the presence within shrink, terrified.
Stop! Please!
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through. Not again. A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge, and the door stays silent.
Don't look. Don't! Stop!
You coming?
Please! Please!
Right.
Away! Away!
Hello? Hello?
Don't look. Don't! Stop! Please! Please!
You there?
Away! Away! Don't look. Don't!
You there, are you?
Sorry about that. Mic was muted. No, there was someone knocking at the door.
Oh, good. I was just curious if we disconnected again.
Jehovah's Witness.
For the taking.
Let's move.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably have time to clear out this area. So do this fight, the hag fight, the tree fight, and then probably that'll be the stream. get Jehovah's Witnesses a lot?
Not too often, every once in a while. It's not super common in my area.
It's pretty rare in mine. Alright, let's... I think I only have Frenzy, because I think Frenzy it's like Rage but even stronger, question mark.
Why did I get pinged? It was art about something. Okay. You're frightened. She's frightened, so probably can't approach.
Dang, that was terrible. I did 2 damage there. Absolutely horrendous performance. Yeah, we're not even close to leveling up either. I used a level 2 spell slot to do 2 damage. So much hate.
Time to push my luck again.
Ooh.
Oh, I made him drunk.
I'm about to heal you now. This fight's not going too well. You're welcome.
Only 4. Oh well.
Be grateful.
Yeah, I'll take what I get, I guess, but I should probably not be stingy with my my key points.
Probably not, no. It's a little bit more like it. I'll take 12 over 2. I'll heal you again next turn.
I got it. Fucking hell.
You gotta walk into it so you don't waste it.
Oh.
Did it work?
I can't, yeah, well, I can't see where it landed. But yeah, it didn't
It's right
work.
in front of you.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I'll have to walk into it now so we don't waste it. I think it disappears after 1 round.
Okay, we had an autosave before this conflict.
Yeah, but we're not gonna lose.
I know, I just felt like I should check. So have you heard about the whole stop killing games thing?
No, not really.
I guess the idea is like, you know, you have all these games that have like the online component that's required for them to be playable. And stop killing games is basically, the idea is they want it to be easier. They essentially want it to be mandatory for games to be, well, I guess the easy way to put it is, there we go. But, yeah, they want games to be playable. That's, like, the main thing.
Mm-hmm. So, like, when a game gets shut down, like, it's like, it doesn't go away.
Yeah, that's the whole idea. Because, like, it is kind of wild when you look at a lot of this stuff, and then, like, you have these games that, where it's a case of, I can more reliably play a game from 2007 than I can potentially for a game from 2014, depending on the game, you know?
Yeah, I totally get that.
And that is kind of absurd.
You gonna attack?
No, I'm going to take another healing potion, and then I'm going to move.
But yeah, no, I agree. It is crazy that, like, you're more likely to be able to play a game from the early 2000s with no problems than you are from one from the 2010s.
Yeah, because like, yeah, the game from the 2010s is actually, like, unplayable now because there's no servers and...
Yeah, that's why I like old games, because you can play, like, a game from, like, the late 90s and it's going to run just fine.
Yeah, it might run a bit wonky because it wasn't designed for, like, modern software, but
well, it's more of, like,
generally...
the is the problem rather than the game.
It would be really funny if you had her shove him off there.
Yeah, but I have 2 attacks every turn, so I can do more damage with my swing, my sword swing, than I can with a...
Oh,
took like 4 fall damage, yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, she has a bonus action attack, or...?
She can frenzy, where she can attack twice every turn.
Oh, yeah, okay. I forgot, yeah, you had her built towards that type of Barb. Yeah. I always like Barb, but I find it boring to play in, like, normal D&D.
I think it's definitely more fun in Baldur's Gate 3. Because, because there's more opportunities for you to do useful stuff with Barb in this game, and a lot of the more creative things you can play in D&D aren't as well implemented into this game. So the martial characters actually are more fun than the spellcasters, because the spellcasters are very limited what they can do in this game. Like, pretty much everything that's not evocation wizard is kind of difficult to play.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how D&D is. Like, there's some classes of D&D too that are actually just trash. Like, Fighter or Banneret in normal D&D is kind of just trash. I actually use a, because I'm playing a Banneret, but I'm playing a modified version of the subclass.
Gotcha.
In my current game.
Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way. What path lies before me?
Oh, there's one we haven't even hit yet.
Yeah, I have this one over here.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get him. No, but that's the thing. They like crit me right away, so that's why I died. I just got really unlucky. Well, I think it was also I was out of position, and they all had like angles on me to like do ranged attacks. But yeah, either way, that was my bad.
You're bad for what?
My bad for going down early in the fight.
Saved. Sacred Flame always saves.
Just like old times. Time to move.
Yeah, because I'm good for about another hour and a half, so we should be able to finish the swamp.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely be able to finish the swamp because I want to finish Act 1
Today?
preferably.
Dude, there's 2 other sections after this.
Is there?
Yes. There's another town, and then there's the goblin camp.
I didn't know that. Okay. A lot.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm not complaining. That's the thing. That's why I said, like, Baldur's Gate 3 is probably one of those games I think you could have, like, charged $100 for, and I feel like it would be worth the price. People would still complain, obviously, and I don't blame them.
I think 80's more fair.
80, yeah, sure. Like if they did like because it's not gonna happen because the relationship is just fucked. But
there's gonna be a Baldur's Gate 4, it just won't be by Larian.
Yeah, it won't be by Larian, and therefore I just don't know if I trust it to be good.
Who did the first 2? Because it wasn't Larian. And I heard the first 2, while not as good as 3, are still pretty good.
It's very well regarded game series and all. I don't know who did the first 2. I never played them, but
it's one of those ones where it gets better with each installment, which is always good to see. Like people say, it goes 3, 2, 1.
Well, like I said, Baldur's Gate has always kind of had like a good reputation. How do I get? How long does this fucking Bane last? Is it just until?
I think it's till we beat the hag, because mine went away, but yours seems to be more permanent.
If it's permanent, that's good. Is it just because I broke the fucking mirror? Is the cat punishing me? I hope it's until the hag dies, and that like
that's
longer term.
Go look in your characteristics. It'll usually tell you the your negative ones as well.
Where is that? Is that gonna be character sheet?
I suppose, yeah.
Notable features. No, it's just a condition. If we had lesser restoration, we could just take care of it, but I guess that would cost a spell slot, so I don't know if we'd want to do that.
Wait, huh? I have that, I think.
Yeah, lesser restoration would. I think probably. Yep, there we go.
Well, you're blessed and Bane, but...
Oh.
Oh, but the bless is wearing off.
On my way.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bane doesn't seem to be, so let's go find that hag and beat her to death.
Yeah, I'll use it in combat. So because 3 rounds of bless in combat is pretty useful, whereas if you use it out in the open, it's pretty not useful.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and heal me and Astarion.
I'm out of level 2 spell slots. Oh well.
Okay, there we go. Astarion and I are mostly healed. Oh. I still have 3 key points, so I'll probably... Where are we going?
We're definitely have to go potion shopping after this fight.
Is this a different door than the one earlier?
Is it? No, it's the same door. I got turned around in the fight.
Trembles at the thought of the hag. She would be furious if she caught intruders here.
Okay, yeah, it is the same door. Okay.
Yeah, I got turned around the fight. I thought we were somewhere else.
Something good here, I hope.
It is funny, this game for what was it, $60?
I think so.
This game for $60 does what a lot of like modern day $60 games just like does like 10 times as much. That's why I'm like, I wouldn't have minded paying more for that. Now, obviously, if I have to like have the option, I'm gonna pay the lower amount. Also, it just happened.
I set off a landmine. I forgot how annoying this area is.
Yeah, I guess I have to wait till.
Alright, you coming?
Fucking hell. I hate the poison.
Yeah, you just gotta get through it. We can short rest before we do the fight, but there's there probably is a way around it, I just don't know of it.
Okay, hold on, you're at 1 HP.
Yeah, so once you get down here, we're gonna short rest.
Yeah, I have myself going. Oh, Paladin, Monk gets immunity to poison later on if I remember the Monk. If I remember the Monk things right for D&D.
Are you gonna send Astarion down?
Oh, is he not coming down?
The NPCs don't do well changing levels of like.
Watch how you go.
They like if it's not like on the same level, they tend to get lost. So you have to manually switch to him.
Yep, I sent him down.
But in the process, you sent Lokir back up.
God damn it.
Alright, I just want to wait until everyone's here so we don't have to take any more damage.
Okay.
Short. I'll use it so we don't both use it.
I have a question.
What?
No, actually, it's stupid. Never mind.
There, in the cage.
Watch your back.
I forgot though, yeah, my character would probably... Okay, do you want a short rest now, or...?
I already used it.
What to do?
I'm good.
What path lies before me?
Yeah, but I used a short rest already, so we have more
okay.
health.
You're still pretty low, though.
It's fine.
Let me just toss a potion at you. No, old man, you're gonna get healed first.
I'm already in a cutscene.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Oh, it didn't even prompt me to listen until just now.
Spy not your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll...
Stop it! Please! Let me go!
So basically, she taunted us, and the girl asked to let go, and now she's like, "You want her back? You can have her," kind of thing. And now he's burning it. Do we have any way to summon water?
That's a cleric spell, if I remember correctly. So if you don't have it available, then you don't have it. But
this way.
Because I know Shadowheart had it when I used her. Did I not pick summon water? I guess I didn't. Hold on. This might work. Do you think throwing should have a thing?
If we have if we have water, we can probably throw it.
Yeah, we do. Okay. There we go. I'm blessed now, that's good.
Okay,
this fight's actually kind of hard, so hopefully we win.
Another step forward.
Yeah, I'm rushing in because that is my character. But I at least did something before I got in. Hopefully, hopefully the one that lost is actually the one we don't have, the one we want to actually beat up. But kick our bloody head in. I love that. Oh, fuck. Oh, I succeeded saving throw.
Oh.
That poison...
poison too, yeah.
Yeah, that poison hits for a lot, too.
This is not an easy fight. I remember losing it. I lost it a couple times before I won. And the more on tactician too. I was on what's it called? Balanced last time.
Over here.
Critical miss.
Target is too far. Okay. Let's see.
Dude, Sacred Fame. Not miss challenge impossible. Alright, you're blessed. Should counteract the Bane. Ugh. What are you doing?
Shooting the cage?
Don't.
Oh, is it not going to, is it going to break as a whole thing and not just as a... Oh wait, no, that wouldn't make sense. You're right.
That, and also we're gonna need every attack in this fight.
I literally couldn't hit either of them with an attack. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I don't know what happens. You break the cage, and
yeah, that's probably a good idea not to then.
Yeah, that's more of like an evil campaign. Let's see what happens, kind of thing. Because she may be fine, or she may just fall to her death. Like,
yo, I found the right one.
Oh, there you go.
Because she didn't explode.
Mariana, that's her name. She's probably my least favorite NPC in this game. She has a lot of very annoying dialogue.
Yeah, it feels like you could have done a lot with her, but like
you don't even know what I'm talking about. There's certain ways this can play out. I think it's just one of the more variable. Oh, what happened?
You got Atiefel seemingly teleported her out of the thing.
Oh, she also made it so you can't tell if you're attacking her or the girl. The dirty trick.
Well, fuck it, I guess. Damn.
You killed the real one.
Unfortunate.
With haste.
I don't even know how this is gonna affect it.
Well, at least I killed your least favorite NPC. I
suppose. It's mostly because she's ungrateful, but we didn't even get to that part.
Well, it is literally a case of like my character's just like shit.
Your character's drunk. That's what happened.
Yep.
You're gonna have to add that to the next caption.
If you remember to put in the Discord, and I'll remember.
Yeah, you Lokir drunkenly mistaked an easily what's it called? Like what's like easily seen through? You know what I'm trying to say? And easily like what's like when like you can see through like an illusion. What's the word for that? You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I know there's probably a word for it. Also, they're really inefficient. So, hold person, the big useful thing about it is a lot of the things you can do after you hold person. Because then basically what you do, the trick to hold person is you hold person, and I believe everything's an auto crit, if I remember right. For somebody who's hold person, or an auto hit at least. I don't know. I'm trying to remember exactly. I haven't used a hold person build recently.
I think it's just auto hit. I could be wrong.
I'd have to look it up again. It's been a while. No, I'm not going to use the. Oh, it's probably good then. I'm not using the. Where's the hack? Where's the?
But yeah,
Let me jump over there. Come on, bitch, I got you.
But yeah, we're definitely adding that to the lore that Lokir drunkenly mistake the girl for anti-ethical due to a cheap illusion trick and killed her in his drunken stupidity.
Which I'd imagine your character gives him like a big, the old big talking to.
For sure.
No, Auntie, you don't get to leave.
They've done like hardly any damage to her. Shit. Alright,
now they see me.
That's not enough movement. There you go.
Still breathing, despite everything. You've made a grave mistake.
You saved against my intoxication fist. I like that they made that an actual thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Because I just think it's a funny idea.
Yeah. Where is she? Oh my god, oh, she still missed. I keep having 55% and missing.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, it's XCOM percentages.
Yeah, you're definitely carrying this fight right now.
Yeah, my character is just really annoyed because he killed the girl, I think.
Probably. Oh, now about 25% and his advantage I hit. Make it make sense. I missed again. We definitely have to loot after this because there's a bunch of just like weapons all over the ground.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame hit for once? Nope. Saved. It never hits. It never hits.
Sacred Flame is just like... Well, that's a weird thing. It's like, it's so... Oh, we have to do this again. Well, at least we've dropped her to like half HP.
Yeah. It's just such a bad boss fight for Karlach. It's not funny. Saved. I have yet. I don't think I've landed a Sacred Flame this entire stream, Rangy.
There's no point to Step of the Wind right now.
We did a good job clearing them out, at least.
Yeah, I knocked out the two over here.
I threw a plate at her. I knocked her prone. Alright, I'm not even gonna try bother Sacred Flame. I'm just gonna use crossbow. And I still missed. Jesus.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, can I Step of the Wind here? And if I do, is it going to...
Maybe I should.
Let me...
Yeah, but this is good. Can't slow
Nope,
down.
no. Let me see what I have. Basic poison. I might as well.
Did she save?
Did I save?
No, did she save from the poison?
Yeah, she did. It's unfortunate, but you know. Let me get rid of this.
Oh my god, I gotta stop using Sacred Flame. It just doesn't work. It's
Wait,
like one.
hold
It's
on.
like the least likely attack to hit in the game. Also, there's just a plate floating in the air. That's a little glitch. That's kind of funny.
Another day, another fight.
You just ran under it.
Fucking hell. Okay. Astarion's almost fucking down.
We're running out of heals too.
Ooh. Wait, no. Oh, I should have healed. Yeah, I should have used a potion. Actually, no. I didn't need one. I didn't need one yet. The Astarion that needs the potion. Oh well. Which, by the way, speaking of Astarion, wait, is it already? Huh? Hold on.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Can't even catch
Oh,
my
it.
breath.
Hold on, it is still my turn for some reason. In that case, I can get over there in a turn.
Oh, finally landed it.
Yeah, I can get over there in a turn, but it's like.
But she's gonna teleport.
Huh.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Yeah, there's just weapons everywhere.
I did
Well, at
kind of
least
like
they're
she
fights
feels
in the
like
game.
she does feel like a proper like boss fight as opposed to like okay, hold on.
I mean, how many proper boss fights have we had so far? It's just her and the spider boss, right?
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, the only
I
other
fucked up
thing you
here.
could maybe...
I fucked up this turn.
That's fine.
I meant to bring back Astarion. I didn't even realize he's actually just dead. So
That's fine. Do we have any scroll revives? We probably do.
yeah, we have 2 on Astarion.
Alright, I sent him Abraham. Yeah, because there's a spider boss, the spider queen, Auntie Ethel. I guess the only other thing that could kind of count as a boss is a Lump, the Enlightened. He's like kind of like a mini boss. And then the goblin. Yeah, I say Lump the Enlightened, and then the goblin that attacked the Grove are like mini bosses, and then like Anti-Athel and the Spider Queen are like bosses proper.
Even though the Spider Queen, I feel like is kind of an optional like side boss, not really a full boss.
So this one, you don't need to do her at all in the campaign.
That's true, but this is a very, that's the thing. It feels like it should be like a very heroic thing, but we didn't kill the girl.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely more of a narrative around this fight. The Spider Queen is literally just like no dialogue.
Yeah, the Spider Queen is just you kind of stumble on her, and that's that.
Yeah. But yeah, neither of these bosses are narratively.
Are you done? Are you done with your turn?
Mandatory. Anti-Ethel is definitely more of intertwined with the game than the Spider Queen is, though. She shows up a few times throughout Act 1. She was in the Emerald Grove, and then she was in the woods, and now we're in her lair.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there's just this entire room is just full of weapons I've thrown all over the place.
As one does. Oh wait, we're still waiting on you to end your turn as Abraham.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in range to revive Astarion. I'm just outside of range.
You might have to do it next turn then.
Yeah, probably.
Till then, you might want to. Oh, I was gonna say you might want to heal. Throw a potion at Karlak.
I don't think I have any more potions.
Well, you could have just you have a suspicious potion. I have
that's
two.
just suspicious potions. Literally just poison.
Okay. Oh well. I have two. So. Fucking hell. Okay,
Time for some bloody work.
That Bane is doing a lot of work for her, by the way.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. I was in a terrible location there.
That's the thing, me being cursed after breaking the mirror has to be another thing.
Yeah, to add to the lore.
Yeah, it's probably a case of my character thought it would got like annoyed seeing like the person suffering, and a lot of it is because they're a former like lost worshipper. It's like this is the type of thing you used to like cheer on, kind of thing.
Yeah. Might have to use a potion speed. I don't know. Should we use it? It's a pretty good item. Do you think we should use it, or?
I mean, if we're not gonna use it here, when are we gonna use it?
Yeah, but the fight's almost over. I don't think we need to use it.
I don't know. I'm probably gonna go down here in this round. I'm at 3 HP. So unless she misses me.
I'm gonna increase your AC by 2.
Okay.
Did nothing.
That do be how I expected that to go.
Alright, hold on.
Well, I'm down for the turn, so I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess if you can revive me now.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to, oh, I sent it to the wrong person, hold on.
I was gonna say,
and Bro.
Actually, if the suspicious potion is just poison, shouldn't we just throw that at her?
Yeah, but I think she has like resistance to poison, so I'd rather use that for a different enemy.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, I still have Radiance of the Dawn. If I can get in range of her, I can do a lot of damage.
Okay.
But first, I'm gonna revive Astarion.
Wait! Wait just
Haha,
a
I
tick!
thought that was gonna happen.
Killing me
She
is a waste
she gave
of
up.
time. I'll find a way to return. Always have, always will. But it's unpleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, hmm? I have something you want.
Fuck. I feel like go on.
I knew I liked you, dearie. I can give you power. Anything you want.
I
You
don't
want to be
trust her.
stronger,
We just
tougher,
went
smarter?
through like a whole house of you.
Just let me go.
Poisoned
Right.
Trust me. Don't believe a word she says.
What'll it be, Petal?
I'll let you know. If you accept the deal, you get a permanent +1 to any ability you want for the rest of the game.
Okay.
And there's no strings attached. It's like one of the best types of the game. Like I feel like you can get tempted by the power.
Here. I can set up shop elsewhere. People always need lotions and potions. Oh, don't act like you won't miss me. Bye-bye, Petal.
Okay.
Do we both get one? Oh, I get to suggest.
Well, for me, it's probably gonna have to be Wisdom or Dex. Hold on, what's my, current... Yeah, it's gotta be Wisdom or Dex for me. Strength isn't as useful for me.
Do you have any odd number ones right now?
Let me check. 10, 18, 14, 8, 16, 10, no.
Then,
Dex is 18, though.
what I would do, because this game only works at like every 2. I think it's the same in D&D. You only get an improvement.
Yep.
So
yeah, but so I don't know. Do they have the feats that give you a +1? Because if that's the case, it might be.
They do. I just don't know what they are.
Yeah. In that case, it's probably best for me to go with that, and then either go for the +1 for. I feel like Dex is my best bet, though.
So then pick that one, I suppose.
And then I have to pay again.
Alright.
But yeah, I feel like with this, we can play it up as Astarion's influence on Lokir. Because I'd imagine your character wouldn't approve. Also, I'm still baned. I think that's just gonna be until the next long rest, at least.
Probably. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, we can play this up as, Astarion's influence on Lokir.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's definitely gonna be a fun aspect to this campaign, like the devil and the angel on your shoulder, and like you get pushed one way or other throughout the game and see where you finally end up when the climax of the campaign happens. Because there will be a time where you have to kind of choose where you stand.
Yep. Oh. Anything worthwhile over here?
We gotta get all my weapons I threw throughout the map.
Yeah, you could go and do that. I'm not stopping you from picking them all up.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Did you use it?
Did I use what?
Did you consume the item?
Oh, yeah, I believe I did. Let me... No, actually, wait, I have not. I guess I have to do that now?
Yeah. If I were Muhammad, I would have just eaten it and stolen it from you.
Oh, wait, my AC is now up by 1.
Well, because you're
Oh, because I still have the I think it's because I still have the spell.
Yeah, Karlak's concentration hasn't gotten blocked yet. Her sword gives her that ability.
But yeah, this Bane is gonna be annoying. Is this just a curse?
I think it should go away after the next long rest, I imagine. But that'd be really funny if that was permanent.
It is. It's almost it because I assumed it was like I'm freeing that guy from whatever. What's in here?
Probably some items.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh, did you get the wand yet? Bitter Divorce. I would give that to Astarion. It's a necromancy spell.
Oh, where is it?
It's on the table.
Table in the room?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
You already passed it.
Oh. Oh, and there's a letter to the ever-seeing eye. Bitter Divorce. There it is.
There's some lore that gets explained there, but since we killed Marina, I'll do it for us. Basically, you can summon her dead husband. Because she made a deal with Auntie Ethel to bring her husband back, and that's kind of like a deal with the devil kind of monkey paw situation. Like, yeah, she brought her husband back, but it's like not how she expect kind of thing.
Yep. Well, I move. What do I do with it now?
Did you give it to Astarion?
Yeah, I moved it into his inventory, but I don't know where I equip it at.
No, it's just you'll be able to use it as long as it's in his inventory.
Oh, okay. Perfect then.
Better not be cursed.
Okay, where am I? There. I'm still cursed, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be like until the next long rest or something. Or I'm gonna have to like have you use like remove curse or something like that.
Probably.
I feel like one later. Some rest's better than none.
Alright, let's do the last swamp fight and then I guess wrap up stream after that.
Yep.
Does it even go anywhere?
That should work.
Yeah, I'll probably get to level 5 at the end of next stream, I imagine.
And so everyone is getting their second attack then.
Open up.
Oh wait, I think you have to have Astarion interact with the coffin. I think that's how you get the ability.
Have Astarion interact with the coffin?
Over here.
Yeah.
Nope.
I'll just help myself.
Did you try using it?
Loot.
Try using the wand on him.
It's not giving me the option to do that.
Really?
Loot. Drow. Examine. Oh wait, no, there it is.
Well, you had it. What happened?
Oh, not giving me the percent. There it is. Percentage. Hold on. Oh. Let me try an angle. Maybe that'll work. Target's blocked.
Try using it on the ground next to him.
Here lies Connor, beloved husband, and a tasty little morsel to boot.
Did you like try using it like over here?
Yeah, it says I have to choose a target. Try getting in an elevated position.
I think you should be able to just put it on the ground.
Put it on the
Or on
ground?
him. Yeah.
I clicked on him. It says target is blocked.
Try just like, no, just try like putting it like on the dirt. Like you see where I'm standing?
Yeah, it doesn't let me.
Really?
It says no target.
And then when you
And when I click on him, it says target is blocked. You picked him up? I guess drop him on the ground. Yeah, and
I had Karlak do it. There we go.
Yo. We get to fight him.
Try again.
Trust me.
You should be able to get him as a permanent or a reoccurring summon. So weird. Well, let's keep.
Maybe
keep
it's
him and see.
because the girl died?
Maybe. Well, we'll just, I guess, try using him in battle later and see what it does. Oh my god. Keep dragging me into combat.
Yeah. I think it might be because the girl died.
Never
Maybe.
a dull moment.
I guess I'll try again with another enemy.
I rolled a nat 1. Jeez. Just gonna break it down. Abraham's a bit frustrated with how his day's been going.
He's getting annoyed with Astarion having like influences on your boy.
Yeah.
With haste.
Well, potion of greater healing, that's good.
Don't want to draw any attention.
So, I'm trying to think. So the next fight is easier than the anti-Ethel fight, but it's not like easy either. Are we healed enough to do it? I wonder.
That's a good question.
If we use the potions now, maybe? I don't know.
Do you have like a lesser restoration thing?
I'm out of spells.
I know, I'm talking about like a scroll or something like that. Scroll remove curse, maybe?
You can try it.
Let me save and then try it.
Okay.
That way I'm not wasting an act we can otherwise use. Eh. Yeah, because this is just like really annoying. Oh, okay, no, I'm not cursed. Never mind.
Oh well.
This is literally just an annoyance. It will probably actually just end once we get out of here and long rest again.
Well, let's do the fight. Let's save and try the fight first. Well, you already
Yeah.
saved. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saved, so it works out.
Here, heal you and Astarion.
Okay, I guess.
How many potions we got left? Oh, we got plenty.
There we go. Should I heal him for more? Nah, he can heal himself.
Well, just use What do you mean heal himself?
He has the bite.
That's only once per long rest.
Watch your back.
No, he still has it.
Well, the enemies we're about to fight, he won't be able to use it on, so.
Okay, I guess. Gosh, you're no fun.
I don't think Astarion would be very good at biting mud. Do you know what that means?
They're human. Oh, they're muggles.
Alright, let's go over to the
Oh, where are we going?
the last swamp fight. We'll end the stream with that.
Probably a good idea.
Never did find the corpse of her other brother. It's around here somewhere, probably.
Probably. It is interesting because apparently Auntie Ethel can just come back to life. So.
Is that something hags can do in D&D?
I don't know. That's not a normal hag thing, I don't think.
Another step forward.
But I'm not super. Like I said, it's annoying because I'm not super read in onto the lore. I've never been a lore guy for D&D.
Got it.
I've always been a mechanics guy.
Got it.
Even then, obviously, I don't know all the mechanics for enemies. I just know specific stuff.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
I'm also gonna be glad to be out of the swamp's one of my least favorite sections in this game, so it'd be nice to be out of here.
Yep. It's probably a good idea that we're getting out of it, getting through it all at once.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm bleeding now, too.
That's curious.
The dirt mound.
Shovel.
Blue dye, wine, gold.
Alright, ready for the last swamp fight?
Rotting. That's not good. Probably not good.
What?
For some reason, my character's rotting.
Lokir's just going through it right now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
Alright, get over here, Rangi. It's time for a fight.
Look, here's just having a rough day, you know?
It's one of those days.
Yeah, where like nothing goes right, you're suddenly rotting. Probably because you're apparently had an open wound and then, you know, running through a swamp. Probably
Oh
not.
shit, I'm out of rages. That sucks. It's gonna make this fight a lot harder. Where is Astarion?
He's back there.
Trust no one.
Are you gonna try and do like an assassin range attack or something?
No, he just got into there, yeah. No, he was just, it's annoying, that annoying thing where the character will like sometimes just stop.
Mm-hmm. You see what I mean? They're made of mud.
I do.
Yeah, Astarion's not gonna like trying to bite into mud or bark. Does that do anything?
Might distract him. I couldn't really do anything, so. I could have dashed, I guess, but I didn't want to waste my... I didn't want to, like, get in there and just to, like, just to, you know, take damage or something. So... We really don't have any AoE either, so...
We kind of do.
Not a lot.
Where do I go from here?
I'll slow down. boy.
This vein really does hinder me.
I thought you got rid of it.
Nope, it's still here, there.
I can counteract. Oh no, I'm out of spells. I guess I could throw a potion at you and it would bless you. So next time you take decent damage, I'll throw a potion at you.
Time for a new
approach. Bless and Bane counteract each other, right?
Kinda, yeah. Eventually an added D4 and a minus D4. So.
This fight could go either way, I feel like.
Yeah, on the one hand, we're kind of rough off. I think that Bane puts me at like a significant disadvantage.
He keeps summoning more is the problem. I have to kill the ancient ones.
I would probably do it, yeah.
The subtle approach.
Damage against target. Yeah. Oh, well, you and I are both cooked.
Another fight. Let's go.
Actually, I'm still full. Yo. Okay, so the ancient ones are these two over here. Those are the two we need to. I'm gonna try and prioritize.
Yeah.
Especially because now I'm not in combat technical. You know, I'm away from everything. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
We gotta kill the trees too. They regenerate. So.
This wood woad I should probably kill then.
Yeah. We're in actually pretty decent shape, all things considered. I mean, I had to use a bunch of items, but that's what they're for, right?
Yeah, we had a pretty decent stockpile of them anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I use a potion of speed, 4 fire arrows, and my channel divinity, but it's worth it. Astarion, do something, challenge impossible. Yep.
65% to hit, but apparently I'm missing every attack. Oh, I could have shoved this guy actually.
Only did 1 damage though. It's annoying. See if it actually works. Oh my god, it hit for 2 damage.
Dude.
Dead. Kill it.
One day I'll catch a break.
That sucks. She's our heaviest damage dealer.
Yeah, especially with me being like essentially Bane. Out of
See, I have Astarion throw a potion at her. He's not really doing anything this fight anyway.
Yeah, for some reason he's not been very effective at all.
Oh, I'm incapacitated. Right.
Let's try this.
Why am I not able to?
Hey, because you're entangled, maybe?
No, it should still allow me to. Oh. Okay. Okay, so that just flat out can't target plants. I see.
Yeah, I was trying to tell you that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was just like, oh, this isn't actually gonna be useful, or oh, this is. Okay, well that's
Oh,
not.
you still should probably give a better melee weapon. You still have him out with the dagger.
True. We probably have a rapier somewhere.
Probably. Yeah, see, Karlach does like 15 damage a hit. If we had Rage, this fight would be over already.
Yep.
Oh shit, he's going. Fuck. We need to find a way to burn the grass. You're gonna have to use Firebolt for Astarion. Because he's gonna heal 10 health per turn if we don't burn the grass. We're basically doing less damage than that per turn, so we're gonna just lose the fight.
Yeah. Let me, you do the thing this time.
Well, you can do Firebolt with Astarion.
Yeah, that's gonna be the plan. Bonus action, disengage.
There we go. Oh, she missed. Why did she have to miss?
I don't know. Why did she choose to miss? At least they aren't summoning a bunch of minions anymore.
I think they used up all their ability spell slots or whatever for that. What was that for?
I realized if I was gonna die if I stayed in the fire, and then I forgot that I could have just disengaged.
Time for a new approach.
Alright, you better hit this. There we go. Are we out of potions?
I have no idea. If you don't have any, then we probably are.
Alright.
I have a bunch of apples.
Oh, you're gonna have to burn the grass again.
Okay, hold on.
If Carla goes down, I need to use this fight.
Should I just target the grass?
Yeah. Please kill it. There we go. Alright, just this guy. Stupid tree. There we go. Finish him. That was not an easy fight.
Wasn't easy at all. No. I used all my key points for that fight.
Alright, so we'll loot stupid Twisting Vine's also one of the worst mechanics in this game.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things that if you're like hyper aware of it, there might be a few times where it might come in handy in like a mild sense. But overall, I just would rather not deal with it.
Here's what the note says. Kaga, Olodin has sent word of your progress. I am pleased the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove will be the Shadow Druid's domain, and you its first druid. In Faldorn's memory, Archdruid Aelus. So like the evil druids are back in Kaga.
Oh, I found some, the Sparkle Hands. The wearer gains lightning charges when I hit with an unarmed attack. That seems like it's very monk specific.
You want it?
Yeah, I'll probably. But I think it's better than the missile snaring things because I already have catch missiles as a reaction, so it doesn't like.
Give the missile snaring to Astarion then.
What does Astarion have? Astarion has the gloves of power.
Then I can give those to Karlak. I think Karlak doesn't have anything.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I don't know if she has anything for a reaction either.
Yeah, she has no glove. Like she has just normal gloves on. So. Did you send anything to her?
Let me go ahead and. I think you have to equip it to her. It's in her inventory.
Alright, so let's go to the Emerald Grove. We're not going to confront Kaga this stream. We'll save that for next one. So we'll just buy some items and then long rest and call it a day.
Yep, seems like a plan to me.
Just making sure we got all the loot here first.
I already teleported back.
That's fine. I think there's one chest we missed. I'll grab it real quick.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, I've got some things I need to sell anyway. Oh.
What?
I got a... I think that's what's a trophy noise.
I need a quick word.
Some gold and some cheese was in that one, and there's another one.
Need anything else?
Oh, okay. Alright, Rangy, you got one more section of the map done.
Yeah, an area I've never done before, so...
You can now do that on your solo campaign. There's a lot of different ways the anti-ethel encounter can go. Like my playthrough was completely different. Like very few of the same dialogue options. Yeah, because basically we gotta do the town, and then the Goblin Village, and that's the end of Act 1.
Alright. Yep, that seems like a good place to end it then, yeah, 'cause we've been streaming for about 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was saying we just finish up shopping and then do, there'll probably be a cutscene when we long rest, and we'll end it after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not every night, but like every other long rest usually has a cutscene. Especially earlier game, they're more frequent.
Yeah.
Are you disconnected?
I said no. I said there we go. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Hold on. No, it did disconnect me. Yeah, I've been having weird, like, connectivity issues this stream, too, so... And it's not my wife's... yeah, I just made a save.
Okay, good. Alright, well, we'll look. Yeah, it's annoying to load back in, but I just don't like ending on, like, where, I like being able to start the next stream, like, everything's ready to go kind of thing.
Yeah, But it said I think I have to close the game and reopen it. Hold on. Hold on. It's gonna be a minute because I meant to go to the main menu, but I accidentally closed the game fully.
So how's this stream doing in views?
I haven't even checked. I don't like checking while I'm live. It's one of those things where it feels weird to do so, you know?
Fair.
Feels kind of egotistical to do so. I know it's going to affect me if I do. Alright, let me hit and hit capture again. Good. Yep, there we go. Okay, the game is showing up again. It should let you rejoin as soon as it's loaded. Oh no, it's like I said, it feels like it's been acting up a little bit today.
Yeah, definitely more tisms than normal.
Maybe it's a Steam thing?
Maybe.
Because I think I had problems in other games too. Oh, there you go.
Anyways, I was just about to buy a better weapon too, and then like no.
Alright, yeah, you take care of your stuff. I'll just have it set up so
I have, well, something
I'll
close.
just have it watching you.
Fair enough, I suppose. I mean, I'm just gonna be talking to a shopkeeper, not very riveting stuff.
It's true, but I've already talked to a shopkeeper, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a weapon, some dye, and then we can long rest.
Yep.
And cutscene style conversations as necessary, and then call it a day.
And hopefully that Bane is gonna go away when we long rest, because that's annoying as hell.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Well, yeah, cause, I think you can get away with dealing with it if you're like a character where you might not, might be built to not have to like deal too much with rolls, you know.
Yeah.
Like do saving throws instead. But like as a martial class, it's just annoying. Bane is just one of those things that's like, okay, well this isn't gonna wear off. Okay, well fuck. I guess that's it then.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess worst case scenario, we have you use like lesser restoration or something, or spell magic or something like that. The only other thing I can think is maybe it's like tied to an item I'm picked up.
Nah, I think it's you broke the window.
Yeah, because that's when I got it, was when I broke the mirror.
Dun, 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 dun. There's also good armor we can buy. Astarion leather armor, +1. It gives +1 to stealth checks.
Oh, I guess I should probably go and do Astarion's equipment while we check if we have any like rapiers or anything. If not, I can probably purchase one. But I feel like we probably have something like that.
Yeah.
Polish dagger, great axe, great sword, dagger, javelin, warhammer. Wave. Short sword. Quill. Morning star. Spear. Short sword. I'm just going through your inventory. Well, because you have all the weapons, right? So.
Very much. Do you want me to buy this armor for Astarion? +1 the stealth checks, it's 12.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. So you can equip that for him too now.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward.
There we go. Okay, I gave him a rapier and the armor. Because I probably should have swapped that dagger a while ago.
Yeah. So is this a higher armor class 2? What he's wearing?
Yeah, he has 16 now.
Did he have 15 before?
Yeah, he had 15 before. So that +1 actually does make a difference.
Yeah. Alright, where sell some more stuff.
Oh, the waiting's getting to me. If we left, we could at least make a run for it.
Where's the die?
This is still a nice little, like, 4th of July thing. But yeah, what do you think of all the layoffs that's been going on with the gaming industry, I guess, while we talk? My personal view, it's a nothing. Look, gaming has to burn down every couple of decades. That's my view.
I suppose. I don't really follow gaming news too much.
Yeah, a lot of Microsoft layoffs, and Microsoft owns a lot of the big AAA studios, so.
Gotcha.
And like Xbox and stuff like that, so. But yeah, my view is just at the end of the day, it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. Are you ready to long rest and wrap it up?
Yep. Well, we can return to camp.
Alright, who... Oh, Astarion wants to talk to you.
Oh, well, I guess I should go do that then.
There you are. I was just thinking about you. And that delicious moment we shared the other night.
Ooh.
Delicious, you killed me. That's funny.
And I am deeply sorry. I was overeager, but can you blame me? You were my first.
Huh?
In all these years, I've only ever fed
You're
on
the first
beasts.
human he ever drank
Drinking
the blood of.
thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste.
Uh-oh.
I like that
Don't
line.
worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith, what in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced.
I fucking love his dialogue. I convince you to kill some bloodless beautiful is a funny dialogue line. One of my private games is I'm playing as a barbarian who's kind of just like orc barbarian conqueror type, and he would probably use that line.
Who would it be?
He's your backup, right?
A refined palate.
Astarion approves.
Although
He says you have good taste.
I think that the hungrier I get, I better go find something I can actually get my teeth into.
Good hunting, I guess.
There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Flirting has begun.
It has definitely begun.
Oh, there's one more.
I was gonna say, is there? I think it's Shadowheart,
Yeah.
which is you.
Something the matter?
What?
I told
Did
you
we already
already.
do this?
It's none of your concern.
I think I did it. But
Must we?
it's one of those things where the
No
game
harm
kind
in a
of
little
lumps
mystery,
our
don't you think?
dialogue trees together, so it's just whoever. The game treats it like we're the
I should
same
hope
MC
not.
when it needs to.
Have you ever heard the people who
Which
want
I
to talk
think
about
is
themselves?
fine.
I'm doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet. Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well. Fine. What's on your mind? You're not the kind of company I'd keep willingly.
She has the same.
But all things considered, you'll do.
Although I think she said yours
I
a little bit
haven't
more
forgotten
sass.
that you saved my life aboard the Nautilus.
Yeah, her tone I
Perhaps I'll be
feel
able to
like was
return the
different.
favor at
Maybe
some
that's
point.
just me.
No, she definitely her inflection, the voice actor's inflection changes based on her relationship to the character. Since I had her with me for a little while, she probably is a bit more fond of me because you can actually go to Astarion. You can actually see what his relationship to you is. Because right now, oh look, that's cool. See, right now, Karlak is neutral towards both of us. I can't see who else. Here, what's Astarion towards us? Do you know?
What? I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So basically, every character in the game has a relationship meter with a character, and it is independent, which is neat. So right now, Karlak has a neutral relationship with both of us, okay?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So what's Astarion's with us?
For me, he's close to halfway. For you, he's farther back.
Okay, let's see Shadowhearts.
Something the matter? A bit crowded, don't you think? You'll need to swap out someone if you want me. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out.
I'll help her up another time. She's neutral towards both of us, although her bar might be a little higher on mine because that seems to be
Yeah, hers
thing,
is a bit higher
bar.
for you.
So maybe that's why her tone's different. So
That's
usually
kind of
is,
interesting, though, that they would go. That's like an interesting detail for them to go through the effort of doing that.
Yeah. Because it definitely does change dialogue and tone. I just don't know if it's only specific dialogue or if it's all. I'm assuming since it's like asking like what her relationship with us is, that's why it's more custom. Because that one does change frequently throughout the game, dialogue and word choice. So let's see.
And other news, let me.
Be wary of false promises.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw an apple at you.
Let's see what hers is.
Blood follows me everywhere.
She's neutral towards both of us. That's weird that none of them have gone to meet him yet. Usually, they level up faster.
Aha! Nah, let's get you up.
Actually, I am gonna switch to Shadowheart in my party. Because the thing we'll do next stream, her dialogue is pretty useful for her. And there's a cutscene that I feel like having her in your party is kind of like the default cutscene reaction.
Makes sense, I guess.
Don't you think?
Doesn't matter to me.
You'll need to swap out someone if you
I'll
want
explain
me.
to you later what I mean.
Lead the way then.
Ugh.
Real quick.
I feel like the energy, the caffeine I drank earlier is now like crashing. So probably good thing we're about done.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing apples at you.
Yeah, well, you're doing that glitch the game again.
Oh shit. Did it?
Yeah.
I have to leave the game and see.
Alright, well I guess you can just do just long rest and end the stream without me.
I can't. Maybe I can do it as Astarion.
All's well that ends. Oh,
Okay. Let me just go to the long rest thing.
This has been a messy stream.
Wait. Oh, you're in a scene.
Oh, I am? Oh. This should be interesting.
There we go. Okay, well, this is as good of a place to end as any.
Yep.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Check out Iron's channel, which is Iron Mandrill. It's linked in the description. It should be, at least.
Are you unless you pulled a Lulu?
True. But like with me, I don't know how it does it, because sometimes YouTube just decides that person you added before, we're just gonna at them. Maybe Lulu sets up the stream in OBS, because I know it doesn't at people when you set it up in OBS.
Gotcha.
That might be why. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Check out Iron's channel. I don't have any specific plans to stream over the weekend, but maybe if I have time. Maybe if I end up having like time, maybe if some other plans get canceled, but more likely you'll see me on Tuesday, and that'll probably be Claire Obscure, because we've started making progress on that game. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice evening, and have a happy 4th of July. For all
America Fuck
yeah, for all of you Americans, don't worry, you non-Americans. We'll liberate you guys soon.